Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today I don't know what we are doing, but I think that we're going to a place that is called Izmailova. In this place we can buy all sorts of like Russian souvenirs. All of them are basically homemade, if we can call them that way. So basically they are like Russian. If you come to Russia in the future, I really recommend you going to that place, because if you go to Red Square, you're going to find the same things, but of course with a very big difference in prices. So they would charge like a lot more anywhere near the center. On the other hand, Izmailova is more like a real traditional Russian market where you can find like all sorts of like handcraft and for a very good price, sometimes very affordable. So today we're going there because, as you know, we are flying back to Spain in a week time, so we want to see if we can find something interesting there before we leave this country.
Hey neighbor,
Where are we going now?
we're going to a wonderful place called Izmailova.
So we've been like a few times there in the past. Now we haven't been there for quite some time, right?
Exactly, and there you can see like a little version of Disneyland as well, because
I know,
nice
because
buildings.
yes, there is so basically so it's like a Kremlin. So as you know, Kremlin basically means like a fortress. It's like a a wall surrounding a place, and what there is inside. So it's kind of like a town. So like the one here in Moscow. So the past Moscow started growing from the Kremlin. So basically Izmailova is a Kremlin. So inside this place are these kind of like extremely beautiful buildings, and yeah.
And lots of matrioshes.
This is going to be our penultimate weekend here in Russia before we go back to Spain. Right now I need to top up my transport card because I forgot to do it last time I went on the metro. So now that I've got my card, we can go around the city. I forgot that every day we are near to leave this country. But I just have to say that I feel extremely happy that we had this experience in this marvelous nation. But of course, we're coming back. Time for a coffee.
Yeah, definitely.
So guys, we got these two cappuccinos. Richly got a banana milk cappuccino, and in my case, I got a coconut milk cappuccino. Let's see if a underground or metro think cappuccino tastes like a real one. Let's do it. It does. So it was a very good time. So it was a good buy. Right now we are here because it's not very convenient to go with this around, obviously. So we're going to drink it and then we're going to get on our way to Izmailova. To get to that place, you can get the circular, which is the MCK, which is like a line system that goes like all over the metropolitan area of like this metropolis, which is Moscow, and that is the easiest way to get there. So guys, now that we drank our two cappuccinos, we start to continue with our journey. This is going to be a long ride from here to Izmailova because that market is on the very east of the city, and right now we are on the west. Anyway, today I just would like to find something very special in that place because, as you know, we're going to be leaving this city within a week time, and I would like to have just a good memory from this city, which is my home currently, and it will be in the future once we come back. I would like to share my personal reflection about time. Whenever you want to do something in life, just do it. Don't be afraid. 2 years ago, Richly and I came to this city. We were real foreigners. Right now, I can tell you that after 2 years, I don't regret having come to Moscow, because here I found a real home. By the way, I came to the toilet, so I'm just looking at myself in the mirror. Now let's continue. As I was saying, don't be afraid of doing things that you really want to do in life. And we finally got to Izmailova, so now we need to cross that bridge. I don't know if you can see it, but we have to go through a bridge to go to the other side. It took like around 50 minutes to come over here. It was a long way, but let's see. I'm very hungry, so I suppose that we will have lunch first, and then we will go to the market. Anyway. And this is the bridge that I was talking about. So to get to the market, you have to basically cross the bridge that we have just crossed, and then you have to walk like straight away on that direction. Anyway, when you come here, you need to sit down on your map, on Google Map, and then you will get there like easily. It's not a long walk. It would take like around 5 minutes, maybe 6. Okay. So we found two things that we wanted to find. So we found a Vietnamese restaurant
called the Yummy Duck.
Yes, and a barber shop.
Yeah, right.
Because we wanted to cut our hair. Yeah, so we're very lucky. So before going to the market, we're going to have lunch. Then we can go there to get our haircut done, and yeah.
And it's all in one place.
Because this is Moscow. Remember that, baby. Let's go. The interior of this place really made me feel in China, so I was very excited to see the menu. So first we got this sweet chicken with rice to share, obviously, because we're not cows, we're not feeding cows here. And as a second dish, we got some Beijing duck. That was extremely delicious. So anyway, so guys, look at this. This is my new hairstyle. I got it at a hairdresser. So there was this man from Central Asia, and he did a good job, I think. Right now we're going over there where the Kremlin is located. And Richly didn't get his haircut because there was this man that came, and he said, can I do it first, please, because I've got to do something, and then he got angry, and then he left, and there he is. Hey! And here we are, finally at Izmailova. Do you know that this fairytale town actually was a separate town from Moscow? The original Kremlin that once was here was built in the late 1300s. And in the 1800s it became officially part of Moscow. Now this place is very famous here in Moscow because many couples, before getting married, they come here. Women, they come with wedding dress, and then they basically get photo shooting here in front of the family. And I've seen that before. And yes, anyway, let's just go in. In my opinion, when I walk into this place, I kind of feel like if I go back to my childhood, and I kind of see like a real fairy tale world. I just feel like a child in Wonderland. All these colors, all these shapes, and all these beautiful buildings make me feel so happy. Despite having been a few other times here, I still love it and I still get the same sensation as the first time. If I had to give a nickname to this place, I would call it Moscow's Little Prague, because it's kind of like Central Europe. So I just can like imagine myself in Prague, seriously, but with a kind of fairy tale touch. What do you think about this church?
It reminds me of the churches in Karelia.
Richly is right. This wooden church is very similar to the ones in northern Russia, specifically in Karelia. For me, seriously, this is like the nearest to Wonderland. It's absolutely magical here. To be honest, in the previous time that I came here, I never like saw the entire complex, and it's a lot bigger than what I thought, and there are more things than what I thought. I'm very glad that we decided to come today here. So now it's time to go to see the souvenirs. So they are not located right here. So here where you can find just candies and some sort of like typical Russian drinks. We need to go to the other side of the Kremlin. So basically they are located next to the Kremlin, but not like within the Kremlin. We may see something that some of you might find like a little bit like disgusting and horrible, and it's like they sell natural fare here from, you know, real animals like wolf, deer, and even bear and fox. So if you don't like that, you can skip this part. Let's see if we can find something interesting here. Unfortunately today it's a bit empty because it's a normal day of the week. If you came here on a weekend, this would be absolutely packed with people. And this is what we found. There was this man selling these beautiful Russian hats made of natural fur.
So, I'm very sorry, but I bought this
Chinchilla
hat. I know many of you are going to judge me, and you might think I'm a horrible person. But
I just have to say something.
Yeah, it's very...
I just have to say something. I got one for myself as well, like from, it was like a fox there, right? Listen, I have to be honest, if you eat any sort of animal, then I suppose that you're not allowed to judge, you know, because, anyway. But if you don't, then you're like welcome to say anything that you don't like about it, and well.
And I have to say that despite not buying it, someone else will buy it.
Exactly.
And in Russia, the winters get extremely cold.
Exactly.
And
by the way, we just wanted to say that if you want to get something like this, which is very original, you better come here, because if you go to the center of Moscow, you might be paying like 3, even 5 times more than what we pay here. So we got this for 1,000, and you basically will find this in the center for even more, like 7,000, even 8,000 rubles. So you better come over here. this place is normally full of people, but today obviously because it's a normal day, so it's kind of empty, and it's now like the afternoon time, almost evening time, so that's why many of them already like went home. But if you came here on a weekend, then this will be absolutely packed with people. So guys, we already bought like everything we needed. We got 2 hats for us for the winter, and then I got like a handkerchief for my sister Yancy. In 1 month's time it's going to be her birthday. She's going to turn 18, and I thought that it would be nice to get her something from here. And it's very interesting because like we couldn't have a conversation with Rachel privately because the woman like she knew a few things in Spanish, and then she would like pick on things, and then in English, and then Russian. So basically we did not have any privacy because these people are extremely well trained, and they know many words in different languages. Now it's time for us to go home. If you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and to give me a thumbs up. Stay tuned because there are more stories coming up. See you next time, guys.